The mother of a teenager with Down syndrome is lodging a formal complaint against the Met after her son was held for 9 hours accused of burglary. She says 19-year-old Al-Faisal climbed through a window at his school in Tottenham because he wanted to get his baseball cap and claims officers were heavy-handed in their response. But police insist they treated Abdul appropriately as a vulnerable adult. Here's Sonia Jessup.
Abdul Al-Faisal says his arms are still hurting after being handcuffed by police.
It's ridiculous, like, he has Down syndrome and yet you handcuff him and you bruise his arms and you put... I think it's ridiculous. Yeah. It's ridiculous. He has Down syndrome, you can see that.
His family say Abdul had only wanted to get his baseball cap back. He left it at school, and even though it was closed over bank holiday, he decided he'd go there to retrieve it. It's thought Abdul left home on his own and walked the 3 miles here to Haringey Sixth Form Centre, where he's a student. He climbed in an open window and set off an alarm. Police found him inside and arrested him. Police say he was found with not only the baseball cap but other items that didn't belong to him. They say they recognised him straight away as a vulnerable adult and treated him appropriately.
The officers would not have handcuffed him if it wasn't necessary. And equally, let's not make the presumption because he's suffering from Down syndrome, then he's not a physically able young man who could have quite easily escaped from police custody.
His family, unaware that Abdul was being held in custody, reported him missing. Police say they quickly brought his mother to the station, along with other adults trained in how to support people with special needs. But Abdul's mum says it was 9 hours before he was released.
Something needs to be done about police arresting people with learning difficulty, and I think the laws need to be changed, really, and they need to be trained properly of how to handle people with learning difficulty.
Abdul says he's now looking forward to going back to school, but the police caution he was given will stay on his record. Sonia Jessup, BBC London News.